Good evening, students. So in today's class we are going to discuss about AC machines. In that, the first topic is transformer. It is a static device which transfers electric energy from one electric circuit to another electric circuit at any desired voltage and current without any change in frequency. It means that it is a device which helps to transfer the energy from one set of circuit to the another set of circuit. So the basic parameters are voltage, current and frequency. By transferring the parameters from primary to the secondary, that is one form of one electric circuit to the another electric circuit, no? So the primary and secondary. So in the primary, the voltage, current and frequency is considered as input. In the output, we are going to receive the same parameters with different values. That is, the frequency alone doesn't change. So with the same frequency, it will transfer the energy from one circuit to the another circuit. Then the principle of transformer, the working principle of transformer is the mutual inductance. Whenever a change in current takes place in a coil, there will be an induced EMF in the other coil wound over the same magnetic core. So we are going to give the supply, that is input supply, to the primary coil alone. So in the primary coil, the EMF will be induced, that is the electromotive force gets induced. Because of that force, the other coil which is near to it, which doesn't have any electrical connection, so in the other coil wound over the same magnetic core, the flux is generated. This is the principle of mutual inductance, by which the two coils are said to be mutually coupled with each other. So there is no any electrical contact between the two. In between the primary and the secondary turn, there will be the core. So this is the diagram for a transformer which explains you about the primary coil and the secondary coil. The primary coil is given with voltage V1 and the EMF generated E1. The current through the primary coil is I1. So AC supply we are giving to the transformer, and the secondary winding is provided with the load. The EMF generated in the secondary winding is E2 and the current through the secondary winding is I2. The transformer consists of two separate windings. Already I said that the primary and the secondary placed over the laminated silicon steel core. So the transformer is made up of a silicon steel core material. The winding connected to the AC supply is called the primary winding. That is the winding which helps for the input supply is called as primary winding. The another one connected to the load is called as secondary winding. It works on the alternating current only because an alternating flux is required for mutual inductance between the two windings. So from the figure we already discussed about the terms. What is the working principle of the transformer? When the AC supply is given to the primary winding with a voltage of V1 and alternating flux pi sets up in the core of the transformer. The alternating flux links both the windings and induces an EMF in the primary winding. The secondary winding, according to Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. This EMF is called as mutually induced EMF. So I hope you understand this. We are giving supply only to the primary winding. Even though there is no electrical connection between the primary winding and the secondary winding receives the flux, that is EMF is induced in the secondary winding also. What is the reason behind this? Means when we are giving the supply to the primary winding, the supply enters the in the last class we discussed about the inductor, no? When we are giving a current to the inductor, an electromagnetic field is induced. When there is a change in the current, the electromagnetic field also varies. Already we discussed about the inductor. Likewise, when we are giving supply to the primary winding, there is the flux change, and because of this EMF is induced in the secondary winding also. Okay, the direction of the primary side induced EMF is opposite to applied voltage. This is because of Lenz's law. Physically, there is no electrical connection between the two windings, but they are magnetically connected, which means that there is no electrical connection between primary winding and the secondary winding, but there is a magnetic core between the primary and secondary, so it is magnetically connected. Therefore, electrical power is transferred from the primary circuit to the secondary circuit through mutual inductance principle. The induced EMF in the primary and secondary windings depends upon the rate of change of flux linkage, that is N is equals to d pi by dt. In the primary winding it is termed as 1, that is E1 is equals to N1 d pi by dt, E2 is equals to N2 d pi by dt. Finally, we equalize the E2 divided by E1 is equals to N2 divided by N1. There are various types of transformer. The transformers are classified based on the parameters, that is construction, its purpose, and the type of supply is given to the transformer, and based on its application and based on its cooling method employed. This is the clear classification of the transformer. So on the basis of construction, the transformers are divided into core type transformer and shell type transformer. Based on their purpose, it is step up transformer and the step down transformer. The step up transformer helps in the primary winding. We are giving the input voltage as V1, means in the secondary winding we are receiving the multiples of V1, that is increasing value of E1. The input voltage gets increased in case of step up transformer. The next type is the step down transformer. In this case, when we are giving the supply, input supply as V1, the output supply we received is V1 divided by some terms, so it is reduced, so we have to step down the value of voltage. So on the basis of type of supply, means a single phase transformer or a three phase transformer. Based on their use, there are various types of, that is based on the application: power transformer, distribution transformer, instrument transformer or of current transformer and potential transformer. Isolation transformers are available, auto transformers are available. Based on their purpose, that there is the classification of, that is types of transformers. Based on the cooling method employed, the oil filled self cooled type and oil filled water cooled type, air blast type are the types of transformer. So this is the clear classification of transformer. Based on the construction, it is of two types, right? One is the core type, the another one is shell type. There are two basic circuits in a transformer, that is one is magnetic circuit, the another one is electric circuit. The core forms the magnetic circuit. The electric circuit consists of two windings, namely primary and the secondary, which is made up of pure copper. There are two types of single phase transformers, one is core type, the another one is shell type. So this is the diagram for core type transformer. See, the limbs are wound with half the low voltage and the half the high voltage windings with the proper insulation between them. So listen this diagram, you can understand the thing. That is the limbs. See here LV and HV, it is denoted as LV and HV, right? Low voltage and high voltage. So the limbs are wound with half the low voltage and the half the high voltage windings with the proper insulation between them. The whole assembly taken inside a steel tank filled with oil for the purpose of insulation and the cooling. So the whole setup, we are going to place this whole setup inside a steel tank. The steel tank is already filled with the oil for the insulation purpose as well as for the cooling. So this is the diagram for the core type transformer. So the explanation for this diagram is it has a single magnetic circuit. The core is rectangular having two limbs, right? There are two limbs. The winding encircles the core. The coils used are of cylindrical type. The coils are wound in the helical layers with different layers insulated from each other by paper or mica. Both the coils are placed on both the limbs. The low voltage coil is placed inside near the core, while the HV coils around the low voltage coil. So it has a good insulations. It made up of high grade silicon steel. The preference of high grade silicon steel is to reduce the eddy current loss and the hysteresis loss. The next type is the shell type transformer. This is the diagram for shell type transformer. It has double magnetic circuit. The core has three limbs. Both the windings are placed on the central limb. The shell type construction is preferred in high voltage transformers as the windings are surrounded by the core. The natural cooling does not exist in this case. So that's all about the core type and shell type transformer. Thank you.